Gemini, let's get this started. This is going to be your general reading. Thanks for coming by. I hope this finds you well, whatever day this happens to find you on. This is for May 2026, your general read. The High Priestess reverse. Well, I guess it's meant to be, Gemini. So let's see. The High Priestess reverse. The Star, the Page of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Four of Pentacles. And why I happen to stop on that card, of all cards, the Eight of Wands, I feel like a message is trying to get across to you. It could be from an Aquarius or a water sign. But I feel like that star is just the significance of the message that you might not have seen coming. High Priestess reverse, King of Cups. The star, the Seven of Wands. And on the bottom, the Knight of Air, you. The Hermit, the Seven of Swords. You could be keeping this to yourself with the High Priestess reverse. It's typically about secrets in the upright. But the Knight of Air, the Hermit, the Seven of Swords, feels like an energy that, Gemini, you're holding inside. Or some information. Could even be your feelings, your emotions. The Page of Cups, the King of Cups, talking about love and feelings. But you feel more in control with the Eight of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, and the Seven of Wands to protecting this. What is the King of Cups? The Ace of Swords, number 37. And the Page of Cups, the Eight of Wands, the Snake, number 13. So the 10th through the 13th could be significant. We have the Anchor on the bottom. Taurus energy, number 28. But the Snake, the year of the Snake could be significant to this secrecy, or you notice the blocking of the Ace of Swords. Blocking communication. Someone could be blocked. A water sign. The Weasel. You could be dealing with an Aquarius. They pulled this energy. Be silent, pay attention, and simply observe with your eyes, ears, and physical feelings what is happening inside and all around you. And I feel like you've mastered that quiet energy, that quiet presence with others around you. Let me look in the book and see what the Weasel says again. Gemini, for you, what can you get from this? We have the Weasel. Take a deep breath and release it slowly, then take another and another. Continue to breathe steadily and slowly from your belly to your chest. Breathing this way will keep you attuned to what you feel in your body. Notice the sensations without judging or trying to change them. Be aware of how your body responds to what you see, hear, and feel around you. Don't judge any of your experience as right or wrong. If you find that you're doing so, take another deep breath, release the judgments as you exhale, and return to simply observing your experience inside and out. When you practice this way of observing, you're operating from pure awareness, or the witness self, the self that radiates through and fills your being. It's the self that feels a deep connection with the world as a participant, while at the same time is centered in the observer. Operating this way for a few minutes each day becomes a meditation and will stimulate the realization of the unity of all life, with you serving as a direct conduit and expression of spirit. When you're connected to spirit, the natural world speaks to you, and you become sensitive to the energies of the earth. Awareness without meditation or judgment, centered in your heart and your soul, allows you to know your authentic self without attaching concepts about who you are, pure you. So associations are alacrity, observation, wittiness, foresight, scrutiny, stealth, intelligence, discernment, watchfulness, forethought, silence, grace, friendliness, discretion. And I feel like that's what you're doing, seeing you hold all of this in. The Four of Pentacles is Capricorn energy. And the High Priestess reverse, I feel like you're trying to prevent something from sneaking up on you. The Star, the Seven of Wands, or someone, like a snake energy there, the Eight of Wands, from speaking to you, connecting with you. The Star, the Seven of Wands. It's very important that you do this and that you pay attention to energies around you. Where you're being closed off or who you're being closed off to, Gemini, I feel like there is a reason and a purpose for that. And for telling you to stick with that. And really diving into what communication style. The Ace of Swords is about communication, and the Eight of Wands is as well. And I feel like you're a master communicator. With the Knight of Swords on the bottom and the Hermit and the Seven of Swords, I feel like there's some type of wisdom that you've yet to share with someone significant. And it could definitely be an Aquarius or a Virgo. But I feel like there's power in these words. This is giving me not just Hermit energy, but Magician energy. And I feel like you're utilizing that power of, with the High Priestess reverse, your silence and your words and what they can do to people. And it's not manipulative that you're not speaking much or that you're closed off there with the Hermit, the Seven of Wands. It's strategic. And there is a purpose. I feel like the 10th through 13th could be significant for you. Especially this month. The Hermit, the Seven of Swords, Knight of Swords is you refusing to give up your secrets. The High Priestess reverse can be a spillage of those secrets or those strategies that are in the Seven of Swords. And I feel like this was released, this type of information was found out. And I feel like you're holding on to that. But I don't see you publicly releasing that anytime soon. But the Knight of Swords, the Hermit, the Seven of Swords, you have a lot under the surface there that I feel you're planning to use strategically to your advantage. And this could be in career, but it could also be just in your personal connections. The Star, the Seven of Wands, feeling safe and being the observer and just watching everyone around you. This is 12 Pentacles, 8 and 4. This is a lot of investment here. Notice all of your tools right before you in the 8 of Pentacles, and the 4 of Pentacles is you holding those close. Your abilities. But you're trying to open your third eye with how you didn't see something. But I feel like Gemini telling you it will teach you to pay more attention to who you give your energy to or who you give your details to, whether it be your work secrets or your ideas and your hopes and your dreams with the Star, the Seven of Wands. Protecting them because they're sacred. See this Hermit energy, he or she meditating there in silence, and this is you holding on to that. The Hermit, the Seven of Swords. Being able to be alone. I love that energy, Virgo energy, but being able to be alone and at peace with how you came to this strategy, come to peace with this truth. And I feel like you came up with it alone on your own, Gemini. And we can't always prevent the unexpected, or if we've been lied to, the Seven of Swords, the Snake, High Priestess reverse, that we didn't trust our intuition enough. You have so many abilities, so many, not just the senses that you are utilizing, but talents, Gemini, to protect you. The Star, the Seven of Wands. It's like you are tuned into energies like this from a lower vibration. You're tuned into them. Yeah, because you're the observer. The High Priestess reverse, I feel like it did sneak up on you in the past, and that's why that's showing up. The Ace of Swords, King of Cups, a clarity, a realization that you're holding. Yeah, someone's horns going off, that could be confirmation. A realization that you're holding close within yourself. Gemini, about this. Knight of Swords, the Hermit, the Seven of Swords. You keep it close to your heart. And I feel like there's something emotionally going on within you where you're breaking it down and telling you not to be so hard on yourself. The star, the Seven of Wands, is to be protected. It's very strong, vibrant energy. It could even be a Gemini rising, the star, weasel. Really, now is the time to not share your ideas, Gemini. I feel like there is someone around you. It could be a water sign, Page of Cups, that is going to try to communicate with you or get through that barrier. Gemini, this is going to be your love energy read. Energies for Gemini, please, the strongest. We have the letter S. And let's get a number for you. That could be Scorpio or Sagittarius or Saturn, Capricorn energy, sacral, solar plexus energy as well. We have number 8. So it could be birth month 8 or a date that's specific. We have August, Leo, Virgo, or 8 for strength, the sun, Leo energy. So you could be dealing with a Leo or Sagittarius, Scorpio. Let's pull a few clues and see what we get. We have the little things matter the most, I want to say. Recognition. And this last one says treasure. So they're going to recognize something in the connection. And it could be small, but they're going to recognize it nonetheless. Or it could be small to other people, but it's large energetically to them. The letter S, number 8. Yeah, there's this rabbit peeking around these books here, and there's cards and there's bubbles. Someone could have an initial Z as well. If a message is sort of incoming. And it could be rather heavy on the heart, the greenery there. I feel like it's at a distance. This is your energy. With the boats or making a pathway for communication. If you're not talking to this person and they're reading and studying here. Are they studying you or reading what you're reading? That's very lovely energy, though. They're very curious. The year of the rabbit is significant. The month of September could be significant as well. Virgo energy. So you could be dealing with a Virgo or a Leo. The little things matter the most to this person. 10 of Wands, the Hangman, the Hermit. We have Pisces, Virgo there. We have the Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, 8 of Swords. The 7 of Swords, the King of Wands, Ace of Wands, the 8 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles, Death and Rebirth, Page of Earth. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy on the bottom. I feel like this person is very giving, very nurturing. That could be you as well. You're showing up as the Knight of Earth, Knight of Fire. It could be fire or earth. Oh, we have Pisces, Virgo. We have Scorpio as well. I feel like they're trying to learn, Gemini, what it is they can about this spiritual journey. Whatever it is they're reading about. That 7 of Swords, the Hermit, could be them under the surface or in the shadows, trying to enlighten themselves. And it's more than just about the little things. I feel like that the little things all stack up and mean something when they come to you with this idea and your energy. Like a creation or beginning of something. Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Wands. 8 of Swords, 8 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles, Death. 8 through the 13th could be a specific date for the both of you, but feel like you're linked for a reason. Maybe telepathically. Like knowing when someone's going to call. It's some type of link here with the rabbit ears. The Ace of Wands, the Hermit. Justice. Two of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. King of Wands, the Moon. And the Nine of Cups. Five of Wands. So this challenge, Gemini, made you realize what it is you truly wanted. This is the challenge, Five of Wands here. Heavy Leo around you. And fives are about adversity. Fire about creativity. This person, though, this is this treasure that they were talking about. The Knight of Pentacles. Notice how they come across this pentacle, this treasure. The Ace of Fire. Of Fire and Earth. Justice. Two of Pentacles. There is a balancing here that is taking place within them. It could be their chakras. If they're heavy into meditation, into learning about those aspects of their body that are out of whack and how to tweak them. Some of the Swords, the Hermit. I feel like that's what they're particularly learning about. But with the Justice, Two of Pentacles, it's also about doing what's right or making something right. And that's why they're stacking these books very meticulously. I need the King of Wands, the Moon, the Nine of Cups. This is what you truly desire, and it's different. It looks different. It feels different. This Pisces energy here. Sort of mirroring their Hanged Man. Painting the image of what you want your connection to look like. And not losing yourself in that as well. I feel like you're a well-traveled person, Gemini. And if not, it's just the way that you communicate. You're like a master communicator in understanding multiple languages or multiple points of view. And I feel like that's helping get across to this person, this perspective that the connection is about recognizing those smaller things. Because those little things are treasures. I think there's a Bush song, The Little Things, or be a Libra, Justice. King of Wands here twice. You both match in your power and your abilities to, especially with the Year of the Snake, to transform each other. King of Wands here. Leo energy that you could be dealing with. But I feel like this person, this power, and notice the Moon that came right after their King of Wands, and you have the Moon coming right after your King of Wands. What's up with that? It's like a power hidden within the both of you. This is third eye energy, where they're receiving these downloads and they may not understand why it's coming to that particular location. There's third eye and crown energy here. King of Wands, being transformed by that power within us. The Moon, the Nine of Cups. I feel like you're trying to decide, Gemini, right now what it is that you want to align with. Where is it that you fit in this story where you won't lose yourself or your identity? The Eight of Swords, death and rebirth, feels as if in the past, because that's past energy. And I feel like there's been multiple avenues. If you don't have choices, there were multiple, routes that you could take with this person to reconnect with this person. So where you won't lose yourself, but take a little bit of each place that you have traveled in your lifetime and take it with you into creating who it is you are and what it is you want. This is your manifestation right here. That Nine of Cups that you have your eye on. But notice their eyes are closed in the Ace of Wands, and you don't see the eyes of the rabbit. And the bat here with Justice, there's a significance to seeing, but not seeing. Believing. Death and the Moon. It's like looking on the brighter side of death, even though it's a little harder to see, but you see it. You see visions off into the future of you being this person that you deep down want to be, Gemini. And I feel like telling you, start to practice that with yourself. The Eight of Pentacles, I feel like you are exploring with the Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Fire. If that isn't you, it could be with another person, but exploring other aspects of yourself where you could almost let loose, because this is the universe taking charge of an imbalanced situation, Two of Pentacles, Justice, and making it right. And I feel like this person has to look at their intentions, their motives, with the Ten of Wands, the Hangman, the Hermit, the Seven of Swords, the Ace of Wands. They'll see what their true motives were. And this could be with tarot or with reading. Whatever they're ingesting mentally is going to be significant to what their intentions are. Especially with their crown, they have to get their crown situated, awaken their spirituality. The crown chakra is the spirit of the eagle. It's the element of energy. It's a sense of oneness, recognition of that treasure of oneness, and connection telepathically as well with this person. They're in silent meditation right now. They're very aware and have ideas, Ace of Wands, but it's about applying those ideas, Gemini. I feel like that Seven of Swords, Ace of Wands, the Hermit. They're trying to be in your energy in any way that they can, almost, with the Two of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles. And that isn't necessarily healthy. I feel like Gemini telling you to express yourself, explore your dreams with the Moon, the Nine of Cups. Begin processing those emotions that you're holding there. There's like a fire in the belly here, Knight of Fire, Four of Pentacles. Because there's a power inside you. And you can almost feel it with your body. Well, yeah, you can feel it with your body, what you're feeling emotionally, what you're going through. But the Moon, you're discovering so many aspects with death and rebirth of what it is you are comfortable with sharing with people. The Moon is Pisces energy, but it's about dreams and mysteries. But I feel like you're not going to share it with this person right yet. The Moon, the Seven of Swords, and they're not going to share anything either. I feel like this could just take some time because this person's packing up their energy energetically, or their books, or their knowledge. They're paying off debts as well. Whatever these are, they've recently come across this new opportunity to pay off a debt. Two of Pentacles, Justice. I see it going in your favor. But for them, I feel like it's just something that they had to make right with you, Gemini. They had to dive into this inner knowledge that is you. And that water, the water element that you are in right now. And they're going to try to meet you there. Notice the waves and the Five of Wands. No matter what they have to do, what they have to read, who they have to see, what they have to make right, it's going to come down to recognition. It's little things all adding up. But with the Moon, the Nine of Cups, you wouldn't have predicted it would open up so many passageways for you, for your future, for how it is you see yourself, Gemini. If this is someone that you've done this with before, the waters are wavy right now, I feel like, with the Moon, with those emotions to do with either a fire sign, or we have Libra. It could be a Libra Moon or Fire Moon, but there's Scorpio as well as Pisces. So making your dream a reality, because dreams do come true. And I noticed with my dreams lately, especially, well, May, my dreams are merging timelines, as energy tends to do, so this could be happening. dreaming of different timelines layered on top of each other with these books here and trying to figure out the message, the white rabbit. There is a treasure in doing that. It's not a waste of your time, of your spiritual energy. Listen to music and free yourself and really express and explore. Knight of Earth, Knight of Fire. What it is that makes you feel grounded. The High Priestess was reversed in your general read, so figuring out and tuning your body, mind, and spirit, what it is that turns you on, the waves crashing there, rocking the boat. It's King of Wands, the Moon, the Nine of Cups. You will discover, Gemini, something that I feel you didn't know about yourself, but it's going to be a pleasant surprise. The Nine of Cups, death and rebirth. The ability, the opening to be you, the real you. And shine instead of hide it under that moon. I feel like that's more so you not being yourself or able to be yourself. Gemini, go where you can be yourself. These waves are just crashing here. And this could be past energy between you and this person, but the waves crashing and just, it could be arguments. It could be getting stuck on an ideal where there's no growth. And there needs to be a strategy to this. Gemini, I hope that helped. And I love you all. Have a great day.